I finished my part and I want to introduce you to Xavier. This is the partner show time. We have Xavier from Risoul Ibérica. He and his team in Resul are doing a tremendous job in the region of Catalonia, Spain, and they are creating amazing demos to show how easy Fiix connectivity can be and how we can leverage Fiix to maintain Rockwell devices as well. So Xavier, as my boss says, the stage is yours, my friend. You can share your screen, you can do whatever you want here to demonstrate.
Right. Thank you. Hi, this is Xavier Florenza from Resul Ibérica. I try to share my screen here. Can you see the slide?
Perfect. Yes. Thank you.
Right. So I will go through some topics. First, the Resul introduction. Then we will explain how we do with demand generation activities. Then we will go to the use case demo. This is to connect a motor, variable frequency drive to Fiix. And then we have another demo with a PLC. I move to the next slide. So this is Risoul. Risoul is a Mexican company founded in 1973 with annual revenues of $180 million. It's a Rockwell automation distributor since 1993. It is the biggest distributor in LATAM area and the biggest distributor in Mexico. It has 550 employees. Some of them are around 110 sales engineers who visit the customers and who are selling. Then we have also 100 inside sales and 60 specialists like me. I'm an automation specialist in the fields of PLCs, communications, and software. Okay, we have also 5 specialists dealing with marketing and online activities. We have 3 industry managers. Is, for example, one dedicated to oil and gas, another one dedicated to automotive, etc., etc. And we have 7 warehouses. The mission of Resul is contribute to the customer and supplier success through product and services delivery, generating well-being for our people. Our vision is to transcend as a global solution supplier with our expert personnel and unique business model. Okay, and since 1 year, Resul has started its expansion apart from Mexico to other countries like Dominican Republic, where you have pharma industry cluster. You also have oil and gas in Trinidad Tobago. That's why we have opened another office there. And finally, in Spain since July 2022. And this is what we are doing concerning demand generation. We are organizing presence seminars. So we invite customers to our facility and they can attend the presentation and demos like the ones I will show you now. And you can also practice with the on-course training units to connect to real hardware and make some exercises. So it's a mix, like technical workshops. You can see here different themes like PLC, visualization, drives, networks, servo drives, Buforia, etc., etc. Okay, you can find this on the website. And now let's go to the demo. To explain what we are going to show is taking a motor or variable frequency drive, where we can change the speed. And this is the unit that has mainly the 755T from predictive maintenance parameters or metrics that can help you to monitor the estimated lifetime of your electrical components, or when do you have to change your bearings on your motor or the oil on the motor, etc., etc. Such parameters we want to read from the drive. In this demo, we're going to read just speed, but you have to imagine that when you reach some hours of working, then we will trigger some events. From the drive, you can use the normal RS links or fault links driver communications to take the data to these factory tool services, information highway, where you have all the text. But you can also go direct through this tool that's called Factory Talk Edge Gateway. For those who does not know this tool, it's a software tool that brings the factory or machine data to the IT people in the format the informatic technicians expect to have, like JSON, SQL, etc., etc. You can also put the data to ThingWorks or to IoT Azure from Microsoft, or even send the data through MQTT. This is the way we will use on the demo. And then we also use the API that Leo has explained before to inject the data to Fiix. This is bidirectional. This is what we're going to show you on the next. This is the video, but I want to stop the presentation and show you the demo. Probably you see my screen now. This is the Factory Talk Edge Gateway environment, where you here have the data flow based on BFD. Well, this is the driver, the computer network card with its IP, who brings me a connection to the BFD. And then we can also use a data model like structure like plant, machine, and motor, for example. Okay, the data sources. Here we have the driver. Here we have the data source from the drive model. We will see it. Here you have all the variable or the parameters of the drive. And then we set up an application. In this case, it's a MQTT application that it's sending to this broker in the cloud the data from the drive. We are taking a look at the drive speed here, and we just go to the PLC. I'm using the PLC to control the drive, even though the tags are read directly from the drive. And here I want to show you also a little display. It's an HMI display with factory tool view showing the speed. Now we have to think of the speed. If it was hours of working, we have set up a trigger on Fiix to, if you make more than 1,400 hours, you will get a trigger. So now I'm going to start the motor. Okay. Here we see the speed increasing. Okay. Also in the HMI. And if we go to Fiix, we can go to assets and to going down on the tree, Spain, Resul Iberica, machine 1. We have some metering events, and we have seen here that we have started the motor and arrived to 1,500 RPM. Okay, we see a yellow color here. This is the trigger was ejected. to create a work order. If we go to maintenance, we see a new work order to make some maintenance in the machine, like check electrical connections, check the status of motor bearings, rotor bearings, check mechanical fastening, screw torque, check copper windings, etc., etc. You can also have a manual of the drive in order to make the maintenance, and etc., etc. You can set this work order as complete after the maintenance is finished. We save it, and then the work order disappears from the pending work order list. And we can also check our email. We'll go here. We see that some email arrived to our mailbox saying that a work order was assigned to me for that machine, and I could directly go to my CMMS or to the work order to complete it. After completing the order, you get another email with a resume of what is being done in the machine, and also you get another email with the complete order. Okay, we would like to show you how this is done, and we are using an API. Here you have the API, okay, with some data parsing, some credentials, okay, to make an HTTP request to inject the data in the CMMS system. But I use different ways to enter data in the API. For example, factory talk gauge gateway. This is the one we have used before, but you can also use factory talk optics. It's a visualization software from Rockwell. You could also use a PLC, as I will show you later on. Okay, this is how this is working. And let me see if I can stop the machine. You will see here how in factory talk edge gateway the speed is decreasing. And then if you go back to Fiix, you will see in the assets again that the speed of the motor, it's 0 again, okay? And there's no triggered event. On the other hand, I would like to show you how to do this with a PLC, because let me present again. Now I will hide this, and I will show you the next slide. Here we have a PLC, Micro 800, Rockwell, okay, acting as an MQTT client. There are some libraries you can download from Rockwell page, and with no cost, you can build your own MQTT client to publish. We just connect the PLC to the internet through a router, and the PLC is in DHCP mode to get the IP address from the router. Here, we just use a computer to monitor the process. We just publish from the PLC. And then through MQTT, we arrive to a MQTT broker, a public, same broker that I was using before. And then from this broker, you can use the REST API to inject the data to Fiix. I want to show you this. This is the video, but I want to show it live. Okay, here I have a PLC. It's a Micro 850. Now it's in run state. I have it here by my side. And I can go to the program. This is the MQTT program. Now it's connected, and you can see the address of the broker. Normally, this public broker has a name domain, and I have to use the IP address who has changed, I think. Let me go to the internet and ask which is the address of this broker. Broker-mq.com, and this is the address. Let me change this address here, because if not, it will not work. It's 107. This is the address of the broker. 71. Okay. Let me check that this is the right values. Okay. Here we have. And now just try to publish. Okay. I toggle. I publish this value. I go to Node-RED, I will see this value has arrived. Yes, this one. If we go to Fiix, the method reading, yeah, we have got this value from the PLC, and also if we go to maintenance, we have a new work order sent from the PLC. Okay, I can complete the order and save it. And well, this is all from my demo. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess you have learned something from me.
Amazing, amazing, Xavier. Thank you very much for this demo and for showing us how it is easy to connect, right? So you use it MQTT, you use it Rockwell products, and you created your own connector from MQTT to the Fiix tenant, right? Simple as he shows.